Well, hopefully we can shoot decent today. Ah, well, what's the greatest was it? Wow. Well, just got to back cut that 8 a hair. I come off the 7 and the 8 at the same time. Looks like a pretty good shot on the 1. We could hit that. Hit those right about the same time. Yeah. All right, 6 ball. A little problem here. I have to clean up while I've got these balls to shoot in that pocket. So I got to get a good angle on this 12 to hit those balls. Hmm. I go right into the 2. That should be good. Yeah, not bad. I'd like to not move these. I'd like to get an angle on the 13 where I don't have to move the 15 or shoot the 15 first would even be better. Like that was pretty good. All right. So if I just get above here, the 2 ball will go. Not right now, but in a minute or so. I like to leave the 9 for a break shot, or the 7 works too. I like to get straight in on that 10 if I can. Close, but no cigar, but I can get on the 2. You know? So you can see, other than breaking those balls up that just didn't go, try not to move any balls. When balls already go, you don't want to move them. You want to leave them and shoot them. I want to bleed forward a little and either have the 3 in the side or the 5 in the corner. Yeah, I did that pretty decent. Yeah, I didn't look. The 3 doesn't even go in the side. So stop for the 8. Oh, how do you throw that out like that? Gosh. Ugh. That was a 2-stroke. I usually take 4. That's kind of how that happens. 5 on it. Mm, yeah. Don't like what I've done to myself here. Well, the 5 lends itself to getting on the 9. I like to leave myself a good angle on the 3 to get back up table for this 5. All right. Not gonna be able to stop it. I need it up here. I could have come off a little slower. I'll have to get lucky. I'm gonna have to shoot this with a little inside, try to come down and back up for this 9, but it'll be a tough shot with speed and perfect direction. Yeah. The direct had a little too much inside English and came over a little too far. Uh, but yeah, first rep. Track. All right, 10-3. Sorry for the coffee. Yeah, I've got too much angle, I think, to go 2 rails and not enough to go 1. I want to try to stun at 1 rail. Probably get stuck on the rack. Unless, of course, you hit it that bad. Yeah, that hurt. Pretty stupid. Make the shot first. All right. Let's try to get started. I'm just going to try to make the 10 and to take what I get for shape. Jeez. That was no good. All right, pal. Mhm. Well, try to break these. Could come off the rack and have maybe the 4 ball over there. I've got 15. This tough part here is got such a big angle. I don't know if I can stay under the 12 for the 4. I'm going to try to nip it and hold it. See what we can do. Just barely. Now I got the same problem coming the other way. Trying to not get above the 12. That looks really almost impossible, but I'm going to roll it, try to cheat the pocket as much as possible. And oh, yeah, that's a pretty good shot there. Now here, I can't really break them, but if I can just freeze, come off of the 7 and just stay there, I can break them with the 14. It's another finesse shot. Yeah, it's that good. That was a good shot. Now I just want to come through with high inside English and try to get to the middle of the table. Kind of kicked me back, but not bad. So for what I had to start with, had to get 3 really finesse shots to get going. It worked out pretty decent. These are a problem because the 3 ball's blocking the balls coming this way. Any one of these I could break with, but I gotta get that 3 out of there. So I'd love to be perfectly straight on the 3. I'd have to bleed forward an inch or so. We'll see how I'd hit it. Except I didn't want to be on the rails, the problem. Ah, shoot. I'd like to get on the 6 in the side, but I don't know if I can hit it easy enough to accomplish that. Yeah, looks like I did. All right. I guess this means my break is the 7. So I'd like to get on the 13 on the side, which would allow me to leave my 7 there. Not have to knock balls around. There we go. Now, this is where you do all this perfect, and then you let go of your concentration and end up screwing up at the end of the rack. All right. All right. We just want to come back across. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Get on that deuce. I just like to come up here and have these two to get my shape on my 7 with. Figure out the best way to do that. I think I'd like to try to get the 5 straight in over here. I don't like that a lot, but that's what I got. Oh, I didn't hit it hard enough. Oh, God, messed that up. All right. Yeah, screwed that up royally. I don't know if I can make this without scratching. I'll put a whole lot of inside English on this. Come straight back off that rail. Oh, stop, you dog. Gosh, it's so fast. But I can see how I screwed it up on the last 2 shots, which I'm really good at. I had such a perfect racket until that point. That's what's frustrating. Take a look at this carom. It looks like pretty close for off the corner. All right, finish rack. 17. 14 on the run, which I should have had enough break shot to keep going. But no. All right. All right. Well, this will tell you where you got to hit it. Just line that up off the side of the 4. Now I'm hitting the 4 pretty full, which means it's not going to have a lot of speed that way. So here's what I'm going to do. To give myself a hair more speed, we got to hit this ball just about right there, right? To get it over. I'm going to cut it just a millimeter more this way, which would make it come here, but I'm going to put high on my cue ball, which will put just a touch of draw on the 7. So I can cut it a hair more, but draw it back off the 4. Like that. And allow me to get a little more speed this way, not hitting the 4 quite so straight where it'll just stop. And then that draw that I put on the ball, even though it was coming here, allowed it to pull back into this pocket and give me a little more speed like I was looking for. Here, this is tough. This is where you just get screwed and you end up with nothing. Neil Fine said on this shot, if you shoot this with a lot of high English, so high that when it comes off around hits, it's still got high English and wants to come back to get you off of that pack. So I'm going to try that. Usually do that with a full pack, but I'm going to just hit it that way now and see if we can't end up with a shot here. There, you see that? How nice that was? Hit that ball and just came back, said it's sticking there. Came back down just enough to give me a shot. So that was Chalk that one up to Neil's fine. Yeah, from over here, I've got some shots. Try to get up on this deuce. Just come 2 rails out of the corner here. A little hard, but not awful. Now, Jim Rempe says you reevaluate. Don't just pick a cue ball and say, or two ball and say, "Well, now I got to shoot that because that's what I was getting." Yeah, always look at the table every time, and you change whatever's the highest percentage. For me, I think it's making that 8 and coming in between the 1 and 11 and breaking some balls out. I'll tell you another good thing I got here too is that 6 ball is dead. And the way it's coming off of this 14, there's hardly any way to miss it because the 11 can't push down and overcut it. So because of that, I'll put this 9 into the 11. Should be no way to miss the 6, and Drake breaks some of these up. All right. Now, all these balls go there, but the 9's in the way, right? So next order of business is get rid of that 9 ball. Now, these are a problem too because they're lined up. I want to get on the 8 first, and then I'll take care of the 9 after that. So I should have the 9 or the 5 after this shot. I'd like to make the 5, but I got to make sure I stay on the 9. I think up above get behind that 13, another just cheat the pocket. Well, I might have screwed myself there. Yeah, I did. I got to masse this. Better chalk up for this one. That was no excuse. I should have shot that 9. Not taking the risk of doing what I just did. Hit it on the way in. Almost got lucky. Shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dang, got it. Ah, miss. All right, 21 ball run, but should have been a lot more than that. All right. Tried to turn the 14 into a break shot here. I'm going to shoot this with inside English. No, I'm not. Outside, I'll throw the 14 where I need it. All right. Now, the right shot here is a 1 so that I don't get screwed on these 2 balls in the middle. All right. Get that 11 out of there because it's in a difficult spot. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Man. 1, 2, 3, 6 on 2 balls. Lucky, yucky. All right. Mm-hmm. Want to get that 11 out of there. So I'm going to shoot this a little inside English so I come straight back up. Yeah, killed it. Hit too much ball. That happens so much on that shot. All right. Mhm. Slow down, Dinky. Just anywhere over in here. Give me a good angle to get on the break shot. I don't want to be that straight. Well, got to come 2 rails. That's a lot of outside English to whip it around. Yeah, it's pretty sloppy into the rack, but that's laid plan. And my end of the rack's been pretty lousy so far. Off myself. Off myself. Yeah. 29-11 is 29-11. All right, I can make a shot. Just good follow. I would take me off the 5 and give me something. 5, yeah. I don't know what's wrong with me. Yes. Mm. All right. I'm gonna try to get under the 9 here, just to come off that rail and just get under the 9 ball if I can. I hit that one really good. That was best as I could do. Just good follow up between the 1 and 7 and see what I get. We're not bad. Got the 3. Spin back up table here for. Don't want to hit this 12. Really. I want to get a lot of spin on it. Try get up past it. I hit it, but it still got lucky and had a shot. I tell you what, that 13-5 is a good combo. I think my best bet here is to come into them. So I'm just going to try to come into the 5 ball. 13 if I can get down that far, but I doubt it. And I did. That's all right. Now I've got them bunched up here. I gotta. Sorry about that nasty cough. I tell you what, the 10 right now would bust those up, but I don't know. Yeah, it's a lot of. It's ghost ball off the 5. So if I hit the 5 and the 10 at the same time with just a little left, the 10 ball is coming right into here. If I put a little left English on this, it'll throw it down. I'm going to try to just hit the 5 a millisecond before the 10 with a little left. Look at that. So these are bad. 6 has got a chance in the corner, but it's a little off angle. I want to try to get above the 14. Get me back down table with the off the 14 ball. I get there. Not really. Look at this with high inside. Just try to get me down a little towards the 12 ball. Oh, come on, Jerk Shane. Quit screwing around. No excuse to miss that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 9 on. That's just bad shooting. Uh, 9 on. That's bad shot. All right. Now I got a mess. A mess. I'm going to shoot the 1 now. Try to get into those balls on the rail. Get them a little different. Made things better. Now I don't want to scratch off the 2. I want to hit this with good high inside English, so I don't hit much 2 ball. And I still didn't accomplish it. Dang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 on 2, and a foul. Guess I should have hit that with draw, huh? All right. So the 6 is probably my breaker. Stop shot on the 7 gives me the 15. And I prefer not to move those because they go, but the problem is if I shoot the 2 first and come around, the 15's blocking. So I don't want to leave the 13 stuck on the 6, so I'm going to hit with a little speed so that those 2 aren't tied up. There we go. And I still managed to leave my 6 ball. So I'd like to get the 12 and then the 2. There's no way to hold this. I want to come back across, not fight against trying to dinky this little ball, but just hit enough speed to come back and have an easy shot. All right, now, if I could get straight in on 13, I could just pull back a hair and shoot that 11 and get a break shot. So I want to try to come up between 13 and 6 and get straight in right on the rail for this 13 ball, if I can do that. Pretty decent. I didn't really want to be right on the rail because I need a little draw on this 11. And now I just want to come back and get straight on the 11 if I can. Oh, overhit it just a hair. Thank God, that's the one thing I couldn't do. Anywhere down here would have been fine. Too much draw. All right. Well, I got too much angle to hit high inside and come back. If I go 3 rails, it's kind of a crap shoot. So I just want to leave about a 30 to 45-degree angle here, as much as I can. That's about the best I could do. So again, you see, into the rack's killing me. It's just being an inch too high on that ball changed everything. So, which I guess point being, shoot better thing to the rack, right? Cost me a couple times now. All right. Finish rack. 30 to 23. 30 to 23. Um, All right. So, got to calculate your angle and hit this with some high inside. If you hit it too hard, you'll concussion off of that 6 because the tangent line's taking you up here. So you got to stroke it and let it take. It's still a long way to go. I don't know if I can get there, but you can't do it by killing the ball. Gosh, make your shot one time. Jesus Christmas. But got good get inside there. Now here, I'd like to be straight across from the 15. So this is all just speed. Hit that good. Hit that good. Pardon me. I got to blow my nose. Came off of a cruise ship a couple days ago, and of course you always get something. And then a whole bunch of hours of flying. Sorry for the coughing and blowing the nose. Now here, the mistake is so easy to make is you slam this and you're coming off of the high side of this 14 and you leave yourself down there. So I'm not going to hit it hard. If I don't change it too much, the 11-10 is a dead combination already. But I got in the way. Dang, a little harder would have been better. Yeah, screwed that up. All right. Yeah, I could have made a lot more out of that rack than I did. Got to miss. Save. All right. Nothing here. This place is good safe. Try to hit the ball that I'm going to move things the least, which is the 7. And since I might have done something to that 9, we'll see. That's not good, maybe. Safety. No, the 9's high. All right. Kind of same principle here. I'm going to come off the deuce. Come right back where I'm at because there's nothing here. Now, guy's feeling froggy and wants to leap. I think the 3's got a pocket, but and then well, the 4's got it. So another good save. Here again. What am I going to do the least damage with? I want to come off the 7. Right back where I'm at because there's nothing from here to shoot at. Yeah, I think that's about perfect. Ah, look at this guy out of here. Okay. Safety. Let's see. Still nothing. All right. I want to put the 7 into the rail, stick on the 12, 13. And off we go again and again. Safe. All right. What we got here? Nothing. 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 Same thing. Opponent's dead from over here, so I just want to keep putting them in a bad spot. Okay. All right. Now it's going to get a little harder here because I can't really hit the 8. Barely see it. All right. I'm going to try to miss the edge of that 12 and hit the 8. Come back over and see how this goes. I hit the 12. Not bad. Safe. All right. Let's say what? This is close. But I got a decent save. This is kind of not the brightest shot. Well, I'm going to put a little high on this. Drop back a hair. I'm taking a risk here. But I like the odds, except I didn't plan on that. Ah, shoot. Try not to scratch. Put a lot of inside English on this. Try to hold, not scratching one of those side pockets. Ah, that's good. Gonna get a shot on the 8 too. All right. Well, so that carom could pay off here if I don't screw this up. Got into that rack. Good. All right. Just bear down, make the shot. A little running English, not enough to go scratch in the opposite corner. Because I can push right through these. Yep. All right. Got an open table finally. Here's my problem. I got to deal with that sooner rather than later. I think I'm going to try to get on the 10 or the 11 here. That's kind of what I'm aiming for. Whichever one looks the best. Hey, what? I gotta have to throw this, but if I hit the 4 and 5 at the same time, I can clear up this mess. Hit the 5 first after those nice shots to get out of trouble. Daggone it. I had other shots too. 1, 5, 9. Should have shot that 11 in the side and got on it better. Daggone it. That's just stupid. All right. Here's my only problem, and it's not a big problem. I'm going to solve it right now. Go down and get on the 5 ball. Now, I love when I have a situation like this 10-3. Whereas if I can get these balls off and shoot the 10 and shoot a stop shot, I can just shoot the 3 in the side and come off for the 14. So I've still got a lot of work to do, but I'd love to shoot 10-3 as my last 2 shots. I'm gonna try to get over for that 12. I could hit the 14 here and mess things up. But yeah, I did. All right, so change of plans, obviously. I might get over and get that 7 off the rail. I can break with the 10, use the 4 as a key ball. Yeah, instead of the 7, I want to take care of these 2 balls on the rail now that I've had to change my direction. All right, now if I just make the 14, get straight on the 12, then I can use the 11 to get back over here. All right, not going to work. Too much angle. I might be able to hold for the 11. Let's see. Yeah, this table's just so fast. So fast. All right. I'm going to try to stroke this one with some inside English. Oh, didn't get enough high on it. All right. Need a good shot here. Just kind of draw back for the 7. Come on now. Stroke the ball. Didn't get there. Didn't get enough draw on it. All right. Got to draw it past 7. Use the 7 to break them with. About a 20-degree angle. 25 would be perfect. Oh, I didn't think I'd come over that. I was trying to come here. That's how bad I hit that. Well, here's where you just take your medicine. Just come down, get an angle on that perfect straight pull break shot, or safety. That's safety and straight pull, in my opinion. You hit it right, the guy has no place to bail out to. If I hit this right, he won't be able to leave me up table. There'll be balls here, and he won't be able to leave me down table. There'll be balls here. So let's see, finish right. Huh. 40-27. Yes. Oops. So I just want to go to shoot straight into this 15. So I really got to do is make this roll forward an inch or two. I just want to hit a full 15 ball. Knock that 2 to the rail, but I don't want it to come all the way back up into the rack. I hit that good. Now, the only bad thing that worked out for me is it gives my opponent a chance to double these balls. So if he can hit up table, those didn't have to line up like that, and get anywhere from here to clear over here. I'd have to shoot a long combination. That 3-14 is close, but it looks like the 14 is just barely overcutting down to here. So I got a 1 and a safe. And a safe. All right. 5 doesn't have quite enough room. So my key is to not scratch, right? I gotta come off the 1, I leave myself up there where this guy's got to shoot that combination. Do I get over? Now the other bad thing is you can't play that one ball off the rail, which isn't really all that hard. I'm going to try to hit it hard enough to make that a 12. Get on that side of the two to break them with. Yeah, kind of shorted me. Oh, yeah, can't do that. All right, this is gonna be tough. Tough, tough, tough. Maybe should have just hit it easier. Well, here we go. This is why I bought these bridges for things like this. Only bad thing about this is you gotta shoot out of this little hole, which isn't really made for your stick, but better than not being able to get to them. Like this. All right. Four is a good break shot. I'm gonna try to get on it, I think. Gotta get past 14 here. I like to leave some angle on the four because I want to come up hard into that eight and not go down that way. I got to get past 14 is the key. All right. Now I got to put a really good follow on this because this ball's going to want to come down and scratch them off of that eight. I'm going between not hitting it real hard and really stroking it. I'm going to try to really stroke it and get through the scratch. I did. I didn't need to hit that. Shoot. Boy, I was coming up table fine. No, I hit that stinking 14 ball. This is tough. That's a lot of back cut to make the one. I don't have a lot. Mm. Well, I think the best thing I got is that 9 and 5. That's no picnic. But I'm gonna shoot it. I should have the 14 next if I make it. That was a good shot. Went down the middle. Nothing still held down here. No, I just about have to come into the 11th. It's just tough rack. Tough rack. I'm gonna try to pass 11, get on the 3 if I can. Oh, that was terrible. What a stroke. Or lack thereof. Ah, bad shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. All right. Here we go. Well, got a shot at least. One ball. Still gonna have a mess here. You gonna get over or not? Yes. All right. I can break these up right here. I gotta take this the advantage of this. Oh, come on. Please. Well, 11's the closest thing to a break shot. So. Oh, how do you knock that into the rail like that? It's awful. Oh, well, 6. Good. Wait a minute. All right. I'm down for the 10. I'm going 3 rails on this. Oh, dig. Overcut it. Pretty bad. All right. Well, that's a key ball to get on this break shot. Now, I don't want to be flat on that. I mean, I don't want to be way up there. I want to be down here so that I can come back this way. So I want to hit this with speed and direction to not leave me up there straight in the 10. All right. Now, I'd like to just be on the rail near that side pocket. Get over. Hit the ball to the rail. God, I had all this room to get on the rail, and I hit it that bad. Just over 2 inches would have made a huge difference. And I was having a good shot on the 10 to get there, too. That's what's frustrating. Mm. All right. Finish that. 49-32. All right. No, I'm not breaking any records, not shooting good, not shooting bad, just an in between. All right, I got a little angle here. See what we can do. That- Oh, that goes. That 13 is wired if I can get on it. All right, so I got to make this 8. Just leave myself up table. Anywhere on this side where I can see the 6 ball. Key here is just bear down and make the shot. Good speed. All right. There. 13 ball. Oh, come on. Hmm. That's just not good. Such a nice break, too. I have to hop over for this 5 ball. That's all, or the 9 ball. That's all I've got. I just got to stroke this really good and not let myself go way up table. Got to pull hard into this rail. Still nothing. I have to get down for the 2. The problem is if I run into these balls, I can probably have nothing. It's hard to get back over without hitting those balls. I'm going to put a whole lot of running English on this, try to get under them. Get in there. Yeah, all that English threw it out of the pocket. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That was just a bad string. It cost me a bunch of balls. 15. And still. This has got me so locked up. I'm just going to hit the balls. I don't know what else to do right now. It didn't really help, did it? Inside. I'm going to try to hit these, get this mess out of here. Oh, yeah, that's it. That sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Doing a foul. All right. Still a mess. Still a mess. First order of business. Let's get that fixed. I'm going to try to get on the 5 ball to come down and hit those. Now, if I hit the inside of the 10, I'm probably going to scratch again. So I don't like this angle because that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to try to get a little better angle here. All right, I've got to come off and hit the middle or this side of the 10 ball, or I'm probably going to scratch. Oh, I miss it completely. It's gonna bugaboo this whole rack. All right, I'm gonna put the 2 over where maybe I can do something with that to get these balls broke up. And not a very good angle for that. Not from here anyway. What a mess. Well, make a shot. Oh, yeah, I hit that far to the side. That's just screwed up play there. Moron. All right. All right. I want to be on this rail. I can shoot this and come into those balls. Oh, come on, Shane. What is this crap? Daggone it. No excuse for that. All right. I got to shoot this with low, right, hit the 10 or the 15. I tell you what, I can miss. Getting at the stickers, I got to hit it. Try to come right across that rail. All right. Well, at least I got an angle here to do something. Hit this to the high inside. There you go. Finally hit him and missed the shot. That's a terrible, terrible sequence. Sorry you had to watch that. Man, leave a ball hanging to break with. Try to anyway. We've been hitting them. Who knows? All right. I'd like to leave the 6 right where the 2 is. That's good. That's good. When this ball's on that side of the pocket, you want to be shooting off this rail because it takes the titty out. And if the 6 ball was over here, I'd want to be on this rail. So when I hit the 6, I don't have the tip in the way. Well, got right where I wanted to. We'll see if I can do anything with it, which certainly wouldn't count on here. Boy, I've been hitting them the last few racks. So finish rack 52-42. Back it. I'd like to come right into that corner ball. That solid into the 8 is what I'd like. You can scratch here. You can scratch up in the corner. You're more likely to scratch though if you come off of one of these balls. So I'm just trying to come into the 8 if I can. And then you ask yourself, why didn't you want to come into the 8? All right, see if I can make a shot this time. Gosh, I overdid it. I just keep throwing my stick out. One and a miss. Frustrating this can be. Yeah, it's so frustrating playing like this. How do you get on the 8? Let's try to draw a little for the 14. Hit that one decent. Now I gotta see if this 9 will go. Oh boy, it's tight. I don't know. Might have shoot 7 next. Too far. Want to get a break with it a little bit. Just want to draw back for the 15. All right. I'm gonna have to try to make this a 9 ball. Oh, I don't know if I can spin it that much. If I hit the 10 with the 11, I'm totally dead in the water. So I got to put right on the 11, which means I got to put left on the cue ball. And I got to barely miss the 10. If I hit that 10, this isn't going. Not bad. Give me something. I'll take it. All right. I'd like to pop lead, but I don't think the 4 is going to hit the 15-5. So probably have the 11 next. Yeah. I should have had the 11 next. I don't even have that. Oh, gosh. I'd love to break with the 4, but about my best shot. 15's got maybe 2/3 of a pocket. All right. Just got to bear down, try to make this. Get inside English so I don't scratch. Back to where I was. Does a 13 go? No. Gosh, all I got is this sliver pocket 5 ball. Come on, dog face. Shit. No. 13's barely out of the rack. That's my break shot. Thank God I should have made that. 5 on. All right. Now, trouble with this is I may make both balls, so I want to make sure I get on the 1 because I likely won't be able to shoot the 11. Just like I thought. Got to shoot the 2 first. I'd like to get an angle somewhere in here so I can just float out to the middle. Too sharp, so now I got to come across and back because there's no way to hold it. Yeah, I might be able to hold this now. I look at it. Hold on. Just come between the side pockets would be great. Maybe I couldn't hold it like I thought. Gosh, you're done with my first impression. Mm, so many little things make a difference when getting to the next track and not. So I should have stroked that, come back across. Finish right. 57, 51. He's went 51. I guess. Yeah, this is gonna probably be a carom. You always want to look for caroms when you got a ball close to the rack like that. A lot easier than the cut shot much of the time. So right here, yeah, I've got a good carom off of the 6. It's going to send it right into the hole if I hit it in the right spot. Trouble is, the 10 could get there first. I could also carom off the 8, but I like I like this one. Mhm. All right, do something with this. I really want to hit these. I think so. I don't know why I'm doing this for sure. I got lucky. All right, that's my only problem. So I'll take care of that sooner rather than later. I think I'll try to hit them right now. Had so many shots, couldn't get myself in too bad trouble. All right, got to get up for the 10. All right, now the 11 can break them up. Got to get up here for the 6 or the 4. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be the 4. All right, here's my shot to get on the breakout. Draw it a little bit. Now, I'm not guaranteed to have a good shot here. So I don't want to kill them. I want to leave one of these balls for me to shoot at next, probably the 7. But I'm not sure of that. Yeah. Well, the right way to do this is 12, 3, 7, and then get up there. But I got to make a shot, which I haven't been doing much. I don't want to get flat. So many people make the mistake and they let it run and they get flat on the 7 and then they can't get up table. I really just don't even hardly want to go forward. All right, I can get on the 1. Just ease this ball in the hole. Look at this. I got on the 1 all right. I swear. So frustrating. Mm, no, I just can't believe I screwed that up that bad. And look at this crap. Well, 16 on the run and I throw it away like that. And yes. Well, All right. 14 ball. Try to get it for the one. That's it. Stay in the rack, you think. All right. I need about 6 inches off the center line to be able to break with that too. Ah, could have been closer to the middle of the table, just a hair. Just a hair. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. All right, what do we got here? I got two more. 69.53. 69.53. All right. Uh, all right, just a touch of outside English, but high. Really got to exaggerate the high. Too much outside. That's why I want to be a little closer to the center line. I'm going to rub off the bottom of these balls. Ooh, that was it good, but I didn't hit that right. One and a miss. One and a 7. All right. You hardly ever want to go up table here because you got a really good chance of leaving one of these corner balls dead. So I want to try to hit the 5 or the 9 right in there. I want to give myself a little angle so that I don't disturb anything, knock something out. So same thing here. Keep doing it till somebody messes up. Now here I'm going to come off the 5 and just try to get back over here. Yeah, too hard. See that? Hit the 5. Just a little too heavy, which made that ball fall better. Needed to stem it better than that. Now what do we got here? Well, that's close. That is so close to being there. Gosh, it looks just a higher high hitting that 10. Now, I might be able to push that 3 ball down a hair. I would try that. If I can make this 8, because the 5 isn't touching the 9, it'll allow the 3 to push through a little bit. If this 5 is stuck on this 9, this ball is going to go straight down the tangent line and you can't move it. So the only reason I'm looking at this is because the 5 and the 9 are separated. Um, so really, make this ball in the side pocket is all I got to do. I just about screwed that up. I could shoot the 10, but it's not going to give me nothing. Now, this ball is just aiming just to the inside of that titty, but it's going to hit it. So I got to get high English on this 3. And I would like to have the 13 spin with right, so it makes it hit as little of a 5 as I can. Right. So I want right, left. I want right on the cue ball, and I want high on the 1. So follow, draw, follow, draw. So right English on the cue ball. Withdraw. Should put follow on the 3. Hopefully take it into that corner. The other thing is, if I let this 4 hit that 15, it's going to move these balls first. And that may cause a problem too. So I got to cut the 4 pretty good. So draw right, cut the 4, looking for the 3 in the corner. Just barely got there. Hit the titty on the way in, but just enough. And of course I leave this in. Oh, you dog. You know, 14 ball. All right. I'm going to parlay that nice shot into a rack or two here. Could have given him up. I'm going to try to hit the 9 ball. I didn't get close. 11 ball. Oh, come on. Jeez. Everything's hard today. Mm. Yeah. The 9 or the 1. I'm thinking the 9's the break shot. Oh my gosh. Mm. I don't even know what I'm doing. Bottoms. Yes. 5 on. Oh. All right. I got to end up straight in on the 1 to get on that 9. Oh, come on. Yes. Oh, it's just ridiculous. All right. All right. Straight in on the 1. Not straight, is it? Oh boy. I don't know if I can. Oh, I really want to be on that side of the table. I'm gonna have to come under the 9 and get over here. Jeez. I'm not going to break something in, but I took a straight on the 1 would have been easy, nice break shot. Now I got a semi crappy break shot. Jeez. 82-54. What a things. So bad. See if I can find a stroke here. 82-54. All right. I just want to come off those balls and pop something out a little bit. Give me something. Stroke it like you mean it. Stroke it like you mean it. All right. Good stroking. Family balls. Nope. 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 I'm moving. Shooting so bad. I'll tell you what, it's almost ghosty, but not quite. All right, I'm gonna try to come 3 roasted on the 6. Nah, ain't got nothing to shoot at then. Yeah, try to come up into the rack. Probably gonna get stuck. Yeah. And I got a shot. Taking it. Nah, I'm gonna make a shot for a chance. All right. Well, at 3, get something going. You pig. I swear. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Ah, oh, okay. That's dang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Mm. All right. Oh, 7's kind of a break ball. 4 and 5 could be break balls. I'll try to come into the deuce here. Yeah, not exactly. Break those up soon. Try to get on the 8. 7's better now. All right, I can use the 4 to break those up. I can get off backup table just over here. Don't know if I left. I got back far enough or not. I might miss the 10. It'll be tough close if I hit that 10 or not. Yep. I stop my break shot, but at least I got them open. Probably break with the 15 here. Yeah, inside English. Try to get straight in on that 7. Not exactly straight, but workable. All right, I'd like to leave a 45-degree angle here. Pretty good on that. Yeah, maybe I could have come up a little, made that a little easier shot. But I'm awful. Poor old one-eyed fat man. All right, let's see. Another 8 ball finish rack. 90 to 60. Yeah, missing that 12 ball cut hurt. All right. High inside. I'll have to hit this real hard, just about a medium stroke, a little less. Yeah. Why do I always seem to get screwed up? I'm gonna have to come into the 7. Yeah, don't do that. Have it fixed. Give me something. Oh, sure. Thanks. Yeah, I can get there. If I can stay on the rail, I can break these out. Yes, listen up. Actually, the rail wouldn't have given me a shot, so that was good. Try to get the 14 in front of the pocket. All right, now the thing with this is, if I roll this, I could make the 11 too, so I want to make sure I got the 2 ball minutes. Yeah, which I didn't do. Lucky I had the 11. All right, I have to get on the 9. I'm gonna try to come into the 13. All right. Now the 8 will go if I don't touch it. If I touch it here, I'm gonna put it behind the 5. So I gotta make sure not to hit it. Kind of stun stop here for the 10s. Backed up more than I wanted because now I'm gonna have to move the 5. I didn't want to move any of these balls. I'm gonna push the 5 down towards the pocket a little. Uh, Come back across, get on the 9. Yeah, a little above my angle. I want it to be straight in. I'm gonna shoot this with high inside, trying to get down for the 5. All right, did that good. Hit that. Couldn't hit that much better. I want to be pretty much straight across on the 4 if I can. I'd like to have been higher. Like to have been higher. Dadgummit. It's not optimal. Mm, mm, mm. It's one of those where you get stuck under the rack. I'd have just got up here. I could have hit high inside, come 3 rails and out, but at this angle, I don't know if that's going to work. All right, ran a rack anyway. Finish rack. 22 on the run. 22 on the run. Should have been better shots. Well, 460. Yeah, Blackie's had his chances for sure. But I don't know if I can do this. I'm going to hit the high inside, try to come 3 rails, but at this angle, I could scratch right here. Yeah, scratch right off the rack. Gosh, I hated that angle. Foul. Shoot. Foul, foul, foul. It's something I heard fall down here. Well, chance to get back in the game, run a couple racks. Right. I could maybe just break them with this 11. 14 ought to keep me from scratching off the 3. Still a mess. I want to hit the 15 if I can. Nope, I screwed that up. Get up for the 10 or 12. Wow, I hit that bad. Lucky to have a shot. Lucky to have a shot. Oh, come on. How do you do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slow down. Oh, all right. And I ain't got nothing but a bank shot, which is not my forte. Oh boy, I shortened that up. Miss. All right. My place and pool here. 12 balls. Break those up. I hit the 10. Jeez. One and a foul. Low down. See if you can run some balls here. Well, it's supposed to be on the 10. Hit it too hard again. You better get that out of there. All right, get the 8 out of there. Huh, you can get it out like that. You get the new brake shots, the 14. And make it a little worse. Maybe the new brake shot's the 8. All right. All right. Just like to be around the side pocket close to the rail. That wasn't near the side pocket or close to the rail, was it? Struggle, struggle. Struggle, struggle. Finish rank. 64. Well, they 13 to get out. 13 to get out. Mm, come on. Play some pool. You know, I just don't get it. Oh, man. All right. All right. Here we go. Try to come back. I'll get by it. Yes. Mean to hit the three. It's coming out. Oh, it's got a slight drift that way. I hit it right on the edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on. All right. Plan for 13. Let's get this done, Mark Shane. Uh-oh. You want to get done like that? Bad. Plan for 14. Bad. Well, the 5 is a decent break shot. All right. Oh, good job. Good job. What do you know? Well, there's a start. Finish right. 11. 70. All right. One 78. 8 on the run. Oh no, just struck it. All right, don't get stuck on the rack. Just a good stroke. That's it. Stick on the 3 ball, you pig. Which way do you want to go? 13. Oh, think about what you're doing. Huh. That's what you leave yourself, huh? Smart. All right. I don't know what I'm going to do off of that 6. Not lucky there. Does the one have a hole? The one does have a hole. Let me get under the ones. Yeah, I'll get behind the 8. Oh. 2 strokes looking at the 8 ball instead of the object ball. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, cousins. Of course, that's 17 ball runs. That's the easy one. I don't like any break shots here. I guess it's a 12. Tell you what, you might be best off of now. That's not even that great. Thinking of leaving the ball in the rack, but I don't like that either. Somewhere around that time, I guess. Not bad. Not bad. I'd overdo it. Well, what we got? Finish right. 187. All right. Playing for 9. Playing for 9. Here we go. Right in between the top 2 balls would be okay by me. Huh. Without sticking, of course. Six. One. Yeah, that's 6. 9 doesn't go. 14 doesn't go. 15 doesn't go. You're going to leave at 13. That 6 could be made. I'm on a chance. Did it? Well, I stick on the 3. Yeah. Stay. Yeah, good leave. 14's got a pocket. Ah, try. Do this. Yeah, pretty good set. Pretty good set. All right. Safety. Okay. All right, make a shot. 30 ball lead. Make the 15, you probably win. So might as well do it. All right, 14 ball. Oh, just a good stroke. No English, just put it in the middle. Seriously. One's got a chance. Better chalk it for this. It's a pretty good shot. All right. Oh yeah, can't miss. 9 ball. One, two, three, 4, 5, 9 of them. I need 8. I need 3 balls. Get up for the 4. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. All right. Well, there you have it. 125.